Words. Did you see the footage the other day of NASCAR 25 that they shared? Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm watching Cody Rhodes versus Gunther on the other TV in the living room, so I was stepping in there. But hey, guys, how you doing? You know, it's always surreal when we get to this point of the season because the NASCAR season's so fucking long. It's kind of surreal when it's like, oh shit, we got two races left, and we're gonna have the championship in a week. It's always a weird feeling. You feel like it's just never gonna end, and then it ends, and you're like, wow, that was it. Hopefully, we'll be saying that for good reason. We'll be like, oh my god, that was amazing. Yeah, the other day they released like a little 6 minute dev diary of NASCAR 25, and they showed some footage. Man, YouTube never tells me anything. I have several channels that I like to keep up with, and I never get notifications on them. I think I'm shadow banned. But shadow ban is something that can happen just by algorithm. Like it's not like somebody said, "Ooh, let's ban him" or like hide him because he's an asshole. It's just the algorithm doesn't like what it picked up with me, so you don't really get notifications from me. Nobody knows I'm here. Which on one hand, I guess that's good. I stay under the radar. I'd probably rather stay under the radar. Denny Hamlin wrecked in practice today. That sucks. God damn it, I'm really cheering for Denny, and shit just keeps going wrong for him. Or if I was rooting against him, everything would go wrong. NASCAR Xfinity Series will be decided. Two non-playoff drivers on the front row, Parker Retzlaff and Anthony Alfredo. DJ, can we see a non-playoff driver win the race? How about Sheldon Creek? Starting at the top 10 there in 8th spot. We saw him here. Parker Retzlaff and Alfredo were on the front row. Sheldon Creed has two second-place finishes at Martinsville. Jesse Love starts fourth. Is there enough speed in the two-car to maybe get the victory lane? He's shown speed everywhere that he's been. I expect him to be probably the most aggressive we've seen him in any race this year. So we heard Justin Allgaier said he feels. Forgive me, I keep stepping out because I want to see the end of Cody Rhodes versus Gunther. Too conservative tonight. Yeah, go get what you can these first two stages to make sure you have those points. Let's get the engines fired here in Martinsville. Martinsville Speedway, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Please welcome National Debt Relief Chief Compliance and Consumer Affairs Officer, Natalia Brown.
On behalf of National Debt Relief, drivers, start your engines! You know you can hurt here whenever you're ready.
Time to set the championship for who gets the race for the NASCAR Xfinity Series title. Find out when we come back on CW Sports. I'll be right back.
how there's nothing of importance on the line in this Cody Rhodes Gunther match, but I still want to see the end. Shout out to CW for getting me ahead of you guys again. Put all the races on CW. I don't think this Gunther Cody Rhodes match is ever going to end. I kind of want Gunther to win. What's up?
CW Sports, and this last-ditch fight happens here at one of NASCAR's oldest and toughest short track, Martinsville Speedway. It's as close as racing gets to a heavyweight title fight. This track will make you question your morals as a race car driver. The proof is the last two Xfinity Fall races at Martinsville.
Speaking of morals as a race car driver, did you guys see the fucking butt hurt after the truck race last night? I didn't watch the race, but I watched the highlights and saw, everything that happened, and then I saw the aftermath. I was like, ooh. Have another Phoenix disaster on our hands next week. Man, them fucking hot dogs are the truth. That alone makes me wish I was there. Nope, just Chili's, baby. Just chili. Chili on my Martinsville hot dog. And has the worst cell service in NASCAR, Martinsville Speedway, other than Bristol. I think Bristol and Martinsville are in competition for worst cell service.
It's NASCAR Xfinity Series Playoffs from Martinsville Speedway, the National Debt Relief 250. Welcome into the booth alongside the Mayor Jeff Burton, our crew chief Steve Letarte, Rick Allen with you, and we have heard about this race, the last opportunity for these drivers to lock themselves into the championship four. What are we expecting, Jeff?
Them are some good ass hot dogs, I assure you. I know from experience.
Teams and drivers making adjustments. Like, what do they need to make happen? Do I need to gamble? Am I safe? Can I take it easy? I think situational
Well, that race last year was something else. God, Custer got fucking. That wreck was really bad on the last lap. As bad as a wreck could be coming out of a slow speed corner at a short track. That was an awful wreck.
Where you have to go back and look your team in the face if you didn't do what was required to win.
All right, the cars are rolling around the racetrack. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. And I want to give you a basket.
Chandler Smith got on his soapbox a minute ago, and I liked what he had to say about, I've got to be able to live with myself tonight no matter what I do here today. So there's still a right way and a wrong way to do things. I want to do things the right way. I'm like, I'll remember that. Before Chandler Smith runs somebody over, I'll remember that.
That have outperformed qualifying and have a shot at upsetting the Giants.
It's like Syracuse beat Virginia Tech in overtime. It's just a great storyline in sports. You see Swalich, the youngster in row 8, going in the back. Parker Clearman also going in the back. Break issues for Parker. Myatt Snyder in the 91. We don't get to see Myatt a lot. This is
Oh, Myatt Snyder's in this race. Who gives a shit?
to have him in the field.
Continuing all the way through the field. Swanky had issues yesterday during qualifying. That is why he didn't even qualify. Would start at the rear of this field. And now the cars making their way onto
Martinsville being the deciding race is a stroke of genius, really.
Smith's radio. A little pep talk before the start.
All right, man. Every lap is your lap. We believe in you. Take no prisoners. We'll be here at the end.
It's going to be a dogfight today. Let's stay in it all 250, execute, and put ourselves in position at the end.
A dogfight. Well, it's 250 laps, too. That's the other thing. This is a very fast race.
I'm going to give you a little hint. Everyone's going to try to put themselves in position at the end, and that's really the key. Jeff, it is a battle at times, right? You're patient.
Wasn't Myatt Snyder the one Austin Hill punched
In front of you if you're a little faster. We will see chaos at the end, but
back when we locked Austin Hill?
driver throughout the race. Ones that aren't necessary. You have to think your way through this race, Steve. 250 laps is short.
What do you?
Race. You have to do everything possible to put yourself in position late in the race. You're not going to do that by just knocking everybody out of the way and getting to lap 250.
Okay, we will talk points a lot today because at least one driver for sure is going to get in based on points. And
Allgaier plus 35, Custer plus 28.
race
However, they're racing each other to not be fourth in case Chandler Smith, Jesse Love, or Sam Mayer wins, or Sammy Smith. Any one of those guys below the cut line could win. I think Chandler Smith and Sam Mayer would be the most likely to win from below. So this is going to be tense all the way to the end. As long as that 81 and that 2 and that 1 and that 8 are in contention, and you see they're all starting towards the front. But they got to get by Parker Retzlaff and Anthony Alfredo. Hey, nap. I might take one after the race. Look at this big move back here. Oh, who was that forcing 3 wide on playoff driver? Is that Eric Almirola? I forgot he was in the 20. I didn't know if it was Gibbs or Almirola. Oh, Sam Mayer 3 wide, way out of the groove.
Sammy Smith in that 8 car, he could have just gotten really mad.
Chandler Smith into second.
Super aggressive right there. In a must-win situation, it's easy to let it get away from you. He did not do that, and now he still is out there.
Whoa, big block from Jesse Love to Almirola. Almirola's being really aggressive, and Jesse Love was not having it.
Love, now he's going to protect the ball.
Almirola put those guys 3 wide early.
Stacked up behind. A lot of defense to the bottom. The preferred lane is right around the curbing, right around the bottom of the racetrack, and that's why you see this.
I just need Allgaier to outrun Custer all day. I'd hate to see Allgaier get fucked out of the Final Four.
as far as making it into the championship 4, and that is A.J. Allmendinger and Austin Hill in the 21. We see him there. He's already been a little aggressive with the 20, put the bumper to the back of the 20 a couple times.
Yeah, I think what happened there is that Almirola, he got really aggressive when they dropped the green flag and put some people in some tough spots. And Austin Hill didn't like it. Let him go it.
Curving on this racetrack, very difficult as drivers on that inside line, if they get the left side front tire up there on the curving, it could shoot them out into the guys on the outside of them.
Look what happens right here.
Pretty tame so far.
Racing
Parker Retzlaff's still leading. I thought the 81 would kind of just get by him and take off.
Got back to the bottom, and as soon as he got there, went straight to it, not letting anybody else get underneath him.
Custer breaking into the top 10 now. That's important. Custer's only +4 at the moment.
Talked about it in the pre-race. Felt really good.
And he's got a guy below the cut line running second.
Qualified 7th, but already back to 11th.
Hurst is going to go by. Now, here comes Sam Mayer. Sammy Smith continues to fall back.
All the playoff drivers are nervous because it happened so quickly here at Martinsville. Look at this right here, the 38 of Matt Benedetto as they roll down into turn.
Benedetto gets stacked up.
Lane stacks up.
I hate that shit in the video games. You can't enter a damn corner at Martinsville in a video game without lifting before you even hit the start-finish line.
Here's the 20 of Almirola. He was blocked once by Jesse Love. He was patient, but now he's on the inside.
Love in that second line. And Almirola fighting to sweep the Martinsville race. One here in the spring.
Now Jesse Love sees him lined up on the bottom of the racetrack.
Teammate let him in.
Gets a little break.
And then Almirola gives him the wave. Almirola won here in the spring, right? He's coming to the front.
It's a different driver.
A little bit different scenario.
Almirola won a very mid-race here in the spring.
Marty, what about that two and Jesse Love?
And the kindness in the RCR camp is seen at Dawson Hill letting him in. And I talked to Jesse.
And we got a battle for the lead.
This has been the hardest discipline for me to learn how to go slow in the corners here.
Martinsville's always been a favorite of mine in the video games.
To pick up. He's
Because people don't know how to fucking drive it. It's kind of like a road course. People just don't know what they're doing. So it's easy for me to just lock in and dog your ass on a video game. Ooh, 3 wide. Herbst, Allmendinger, Custer. Riley made a big move there. Whoa, whoa. Oh, Allmendinger's got a broke left front. Something in the left front broke on Allmendinger's. Or was it the right? It looked to me like the left front wheel was fucked. Just locked up and went straight. Well, luckily he's locked in. Oh,
Cole Custer pushing the 16 up the racetrack and then coming back down into this turn. Allmendinger fighting to get back inside.
they kind of got in a pissing match with each other, and the 98 took advantage. And yeah. The left front wheel just looked fucked because he was turning left so hard. So yeah, it was the right front. Obviously. That was weird. Custer can't afford to be getting involved with shit like that right now. AJ can. Custer, he's got to be careful. He's already getting outrun by the 7. That's not good. Puts him on the bubble. And 81 looks like he's about to lead this thing for a while. I didn't think they were coming back. Boy, that truck race last night sure was funny. That was pretty tame for a truck race, but it still had the usual, dick measuring contests going on throughout the field. And then at the front of the field near the end of the race. We're getting Japanese today. That's something you've never heard me talk about eating on here before. I'm very excited to get that steak and shrimp. That's going to be good. I've lived here my entire life. I was friends with the kid whose parents owns this restaurant, and I've never once eaten food from there until today. Weird, I know. I wonder how Tony's doing. Tony was the kid I was friends with. His parents owns this place. No, I'm not getting sushi. They have sushi. I'm not a sushi guy. Sushi's fucking gross. Steak and shrimp. Just a variation of steak and shrimp. Oh. I think it's here. Drop my fucking headset. I'm almost back. Smith got the lead. Another 3-wide bomb by Almirola. Almirola ain't fucking around. He don't give a shit about your damn playoffs. Still 3 wide back there.
Door to door here in Martinsville. Rubbing a little paint off of some of these cars, and Anthony Alfredo right there in the middle of that 3 wide. Riley Herbst goes by on the inside, and Alfredo.
Retzlaff still hanging tough in second. I know he lost the lead, but damn, we're a third of the way through the stage, and he's still second. Oh, God. 18 just bullied Alfredo out of the way. I ain't even got my food yet. I'm just waiting for this race to settle down. You think Chandler Smith jumped? I'm surprised they didn't review it. They would have told us if they were reviewing the restart. You think they want to make a call like that today? With NASCAR, you just don't know what you're going to get every week. That's what drives me crazy. Yeah, bad news for Custer. Chandler Smith's leading and has a good. I knew Chandler Smith would be hell today. He's a heck of a short track racer. That's his thing. He's a short track guy primarily. So I knew he'd be a big time threat. Him and Sam Mayer. Although Mayer's kind of having a shit race so far. Not even in the top 10. Almirola's fast, just like the spring. I gotta grab my damn food. I'm hungry. Oh yeah, this shit looks delicious, by the way.
Those are the drivers that are locked into the championship four. The only one you're seeing on here now is Austin Hill. That's because the 16 of AJ Allmendinger, they have been doing work on the car, and right now our scoring is showing them
not going to eat the carrots, but I'll eat the rice, the shrimp, and the steak.
He has good exit speed, but if he gets even close to a guy on corner entry, he just hangs a left and outbreaks him. Good run right here. He's going to take this spot. Allgaier be wise just to let him go. 20 cars faster. Big gap behind him. Can just settle in and make lap time.
Allgaier still fighting on that outside. Won here a year ago. Put him into the championship four.
Didn't actually beat Detroit. I didn't see that happening, but next time, Almirola will be a little more aggressive with him. Another run. Now he should drive in the corner really deep, kind of put Allgaier in a position where he doesn't want to be, make him uncomfortable. He doesn't want to get in a battle. He doesn't want contact.
Now, Allgaier does not want to have any issues on the track today.
I'm dipping the bits of steak in this yum yum sauce shit. It's pretty good. I'm very distracted at the moment.
Custer the double zero, and he has just cleared the 98. Here was a little radio from Cole Custer about.
I don't know what the fuck yum yum sauce is, but it ain't bad.
That was awesome. Yeah, I mean, you just can't. A guy like that just got completely lose their mind. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is. I had to go, but he wasn't going to take it. Took himself out of it.
So that's one side of the story. We're hearing from Cole Custer.
Well, at least AJ had nothing to
Standing by
lose.
with the other side of that story.
Now let's chat with AJ Allmendinger. I asked him a moment ago, was he the contact with the double zero? He said yes. We just played some radio from Cole Custer. He said you took yourself out. What's your thought on that?
Can't wait to get to Phoenix.
What about, I know you wanted to build some momentum in this race, AJ.
AJ's really pissed. Have you ever seen AJ that mad?
Next week.
We're going to go win a championship. That's the mindset, so it's all good.
AJ Allmendinger did, I don't think he liked that comment from Cole Custer too much, and he said yes, it was indeed.
Shout out to NBC stirring the pot. They said, AJ, Custer said you took yourself out.
Now running in the 7th position in this race, it's Chandler Smith who has a 1-second advantage over Parker Retzlaff here at Martinsville.
AJ was fucking hot, dude. You see that shit? He was so mad. Almirola is driving crazy deep into these corners. I like what I'm seeing out of Almirola. I just wonder who he's going to fuck up and piss off today. A slow car on the front stretch. Caution's out. Cowboy, why you hating on AJ? Goddamn 28 just spun the 91. Please let Custer make the Final Four, too. I want to see that next week. I'm rooting for it to be Austin Hill, AJ Allmendinger, Cole Custer, and Justin Allgaier. Showing AJ walking through the garage. Ugh. A lot of cars pitting here and a few stay out. Custer saw a chance to gain points here and try to put Allgaier on the cut line. So Custer stayed out. And why are restaurants so stingy with shrimp? They never give me enough shrimp.
One Chandler Smith said he's just a little bit too free on corner exit. That's his biggest issue. Jesse Love will pick up a couple of spots here on pit road. He too said his car was just a little bit free. As the race off progressive pit road, Chandler Smith comes in with the lead. He will lead with the lead as well.
No, he won a couple cars stayed out, dumbass.
Non-stop, get turned around. Potentially, maybe some contact from the 28 of Ryan Sieg. Let's look again.
See, just drives really deep into the corner.
Guess Sieg got tired of looking at that 91.
Quarter panel of mine. See, coming from the back, being pretty aggressive right there.
Yeah, Cowboy, when I saw there was a car really that slow, I'm like, why is it still green? It's like, oh, CW graphics department sleeping on the job.
2024 season, Xfinity Series.
Chandler Smith was the first off pit road, but he for sure won't have the lead because 9 other drivers stayed on the racetrack. So I like what the 81's doing here. So their theory is 20 laps to go on the stage. We're going to pit now, stay out at the end of the stage, probably go all the way to the end of stage 2. They're calling the race like it's a must-win because that's what they feel it is. The other drivers that have stayed out, no surprise, Cole Custer, he's sitting there in second. He's looking for some stage points. Sam Mayer, interesting as well. He came in well below the cut line. He stayed on the racetrack in second. So split strategies for the playoff drivers. It'll be interesting to see how quick this 81 can use the new tires to get through traffic.
Well, the 7 car pitted as well. And if we get a new winner, then he and the 00, they are in a point battle between those two. So let's see how they net out. Let's see if the 7 can drive up and get some stage points here.
Good vantage point from race leader Chandler Smith from this Toyota onboard camera.
Austin Hill locked in to the championship 4, so this should be stress-free, but you still want to have a good day. Tight pit road, you see right there the 92 in front. Dawson Cram did all he could dig in his pit box, just not a lot of space. 21 had
Dawson really crammed it in there. Oh, yeah, Mike Snyder won Homestead, didn't he? Thank you for reminding me, Yuki. I forgot as well.
Everyone just has to stop shorter.
Kim, what about Sammy Smith?
Yeah, Sammy Smith on pit road still.
Yeah,
looking
Mike
for a
Snyder
little
won
bit out of
Homestead a
it.
few years ago.
There's no grip. It's kind of slimy. Loose was the major condition. He also had a little bit of a brake fade. They took 4 fresh Goodyear tires as well as fuel. Small adjustment there on Sammy Smith's machine days.
Justin Allgaier said his car was loose on exit, not good on the bottom, so they made a wedge adjustment to balance the car back out. And he said, I almost didn't make it to pit road. You called it so late. The command was, if the 81 pits, you pit also. Justin barely made it to pit road legally.
So now differing strategies between the 00 and the 7, which makes it interesting because those two are fighting for points. We do know that one of those two are guaranteed, well, I should say guaranteed, but one of those two are more than likely going to be in the championship 4 based on points.
COVID and post-COVID NASCAR is a blur to me now.
Parker Retzlaff on the inside, trying to hang on to that lead. But once again, he will lose it on the restart. This time it's the...
Look at that 81 barreling through there.
Look at the 7 of Allgaier on the outside of 3 wide.
And bottom right, that's Chandler Smith and Allgaier side by side. The first 2 cars on newer tires.
It'll be interesting to see how the 7 car can work this out. He is stuck behind a car with much older tires. Oh, that was the break.
Holy hell.
Leland Honeyman thought he was doing the 7 a solid, and he pulled down in front of the 81. He's thinking, man,
Get out of the way, honey man.
you do that to me.
And now Allgaier will try to pick off a few more in front of him. has already led 20
Shout out to
laps
Vangisberg
in
in
this race.
third.
We talked about that underdog status for Retzlaff and how he was going to do.
Vangisbergen in the round of 8 would have been funny if he'd have won Charlotte. They didn't fuck him on the strategy. Caution, Honeyman.
This time it's Leland Honeyman in the 40.
That time he didn't get out of the way fast enough, I guess.
Somebody wasn't happy about the way he came down in front of him.
It's not the caution Cole Custer wanted to see. He wanted to see this thing run out, win that stage.
So now Cole Custer had a 1-second advantage. That's gone. Take another look at what happened to Honeyman.
That's tough. The 42 drives in there like they're going to be too wide. Blaine Perkins of the 29 drives in like he's in the middle.
I don't think he knew it was 3 wide.
I think barely inside the 42.
Words, I kind of wanted Gunther to win, but I loved the finish of the match, and I'm happy with the way Cody won. Gunther looked strong even though he lost. I'm glad we got to do Cody versus Gunther without either one of them having to lose a belt. And this food I've had is good, but the shrimp and steak to rice ratio very skewed in favor of the rice. I wish this had more meat in it because I've already eaten all the meat and I've just got a pile of fucking rice left. And I'm hungry enough to eat the rice, but I'd much rather be eating shrimp with rice. No, they were not unifying the titles. They were just having Cody versus Gunther for the Saudi Arabia crowd. So no, it was not for the belts. I like their little Bret Hart, Steve Austin Survivor Series 96 finish they did. Cody leaps off the top rope for a Cody cutter. Gunther catches him in the sleeper. Cody rolls through and stays on top of Gunther. 1, 2, 3. I think I've eaten all the rice I can tolerate. I'm going to throw this away.
Epic battle with Lex Luthor for the fate of Smallville. Tune in to an all-new episode of the final season of Superman and Lois this Monday at 8, 7 Central right here on the CW. Getting ready for the restart, you're watching the National Debt Relief 250 from Martinsville Speedway. All right, DJ, did the first stage go as you have expected?
Yeah, everybody had aggression pills put in their water before they got in the car, so I think that's going to continue. And I was interested to see where Cole Custer was going to choose right there, because the 2 restarts that we've had since the start of the race, the outside car has taken the lead, but Cole Custer took the inside. See how that works?
We'll see how it works out.
I like taking the inside. I don't think the 31's going to beat him. On the inside, you can protect yourself better when you're on older tires, and some guys will just run through you, but you can be defensive on the bottom. Good launch. See, you're clear and you're on the bottom with 7 to go. Whoa! Good God. Did the 31 have a tire go down, or did the one just ass pack him in there? Good God. I hope a tire went down.
I think there's some disagreements.
The 11's pissed off at the 1.
Disagreements. There, he's slow.
What on earth?
The 31. Double Zero gets a great start. The 31's a little slow to go.
I mean, the one is just into
The 1 just stayed into the 31 and wrecked him.
get checked up to keep him ready.
And the 11 was kind of up his ass, but not really.
Yeah, the 11 was pushing the 1. I don't know if on purpose or if the 1 was checking up, but they was definitely all connected.
So what happened to the one here? He's
Feel bad for the 31. He was innocent. He got wrecked.
instructed him to go back to his spot here.
That was weird.
Well, he's going to continue moving up forward, and then he'll run side by side with the car that he believes he's in the position of, and then NASCAR will make that determination, correct?
Yeah, but apparently he believes it's in front of the 8 guys he just drove by.
So watch the 11 behind the one. So the one's pushing
31 was really slow.
straight away, still pushing him. And then right there, they all lock bumpers. The 81's into the 11, the 11's into the 1, the 1's into the 31. But it all started with the aggressive pushing on the front straightaway.
Oh, this would be a good view right here from the inside.
Parker didn't get a good restart, but you can't push a guy getting into the corner.
You can't just drive through him.
We've heard now from NASCAR this is going to end the stage, which will give Cole Custer the win.
Custer gets a stage win.
And the 1, I think, pulls up to show his frustration with the 11 who was behind him. This move right here. And he takes a swerve at the 11, and the 11's...
Yeah, I mean, look, you're pushing the guy in front of you, and the guy behind you it's just emotions.
And Jeff, you made this comment earlier. How will these drivers respond with something like this? When they get pushed, how will they respond? We just saw how Sam Mayer was going to respond.
Well, everybody's different, right? And that's you got to check your emotions. You're in a must-win situation.
Mayer's got some damage. He's on pit road.
Over here, this won't end the stage. NASCAR's changed their
Oh, NASCAR's not going to end the stage. Okay.
and you go off the 1 decision because you decide to pit or to not pit. So to hear once it's going to end the stage and then not end the stage changes what the teams are going to decide. I think the 1 has to come in for damage regardless.
Kim, what about the 31?
Yeah, Parker Retzloff not happy with Sam Mayer. Take a listen to his radio.
All the way into turn 1, he just killed our race car. He has my tires lifted off the ground, and he just drives me through the turn-on wall.
So when we talked that there was going to be chaos, I think we thought the end of the race, right
A
here.
lot of guys already getting mad today.
You see there's damage to the right front of this 31 of Parker Retzlaff.
Parker Retzlaff with a great race so far. Here, let's go back to the restart zone. So right there,
One thing I know, the 31's innocent. He was just slow.
now the 1 is into the back of the 31, but right here, he needs to get away from him. And Parker Retzlaff is trying to get the car slowed down to make the corner, and then the 11 gets into the back of the 1. And the 81 back into the back of the 11. So I don't understand what
This was weird.
Dave, what about Sam Mayer?
Just a damage check when he came down the pit road, change tires, and send it back out there. They want to take care of it now, but you see that.
Yeah, take care of it. But hopefully the 11 or whoever don't run you over. And Sam Mayer's got to win today to make the championship.
To end the stage.
Well, now this puts the 7 of all guys.
1 lap sprint at Martinsville.
81 right behind him. This decision to run 1 lap is a big change to the playoff drivers.
20 also has pressure to
NASCAR's like chaos. Woo! Good restart for both of the front row drivers.
holds that inside line. But here comes the 20 on the outside.
Almirola's got a really good car.
3 and 4. They'll be coming to the green and white checkered up the
Ah, a little loose there.
the double zero of Cole Custer. And the 20 of
Custer won the stage by an ass hair.
stage 1. And it looks as though by our scoring, Cole Custer
That 1 point could be the difference.
By 1/1000th of a second.
That'll be verified by the camera because points are paid. So NASCAR will take a look at it, but so close, Rick. We'll just go off the timing for now.
Look at this finish to stage one. It looks like 20 might have the advantage.
Custer by an ass hair. Oh, look, more campaign ads. God, I can't wait for this week to be over. Well, Cowboy, I think you're wrong. So how do you like that? I'm kidding. We can be assholes about it. Still don't know if I'm going to stream after the race or not. I'm tired. I woke up way too early. That's on me.
Xfinity Series is brought to you by National Debt Relief, helping you become debt-free. Credit One Bank, NASCAR, American Express Card. And by Toyota. Let's go places. So we showed you the 20 right at the end, looking as though it nosed in front of the 00 of Cole Custer, and scoring has been updated, and sure enough, the 20 ends up winning the
Ha!
stage.
They did give it to the 20. God, you can't even see a splitter.
And that means 9 for the 00. Allgaier was...
Did they set the record this year for most times electronic scoring was wrong?
Custer in stage 1 over the 7 of Allgaier.
Remember that when Custer misses by 1 point?
That is the fifth
Because Chandler Smith will win, and Custer will lose out to Allgaier by 1 point.
Custer gave up a ton of track position. Is going to be behind a lot of cars. So the question now is, does he pit? I know the easy question is you have to pit because you're on old tires, but it's 55 to go in the stage right now. If you get a couple yellows, you might only run 30 laps. I think the 00 probably will pit, but man, he's going to be in the hornet's nest.
Steve, should I ask you or our stat guy?
Like old Larry Mack said, you made your bed, you gotta lie in it.
Gaining points over the guys that were below the cut line. When does it become a must-win situation for all the guys below the cut line?
Ask the stat guys because they always tell me that my math isn't right.
Kim.
Yeah, Cole Custer, that did not play out how the team wanted. Caution-wise, crew chief Jonathan Tony telling his driver, we made
Well,
our bed.
he was running like
Can the stage, they did that.
8th or 9th before the one caution. They finished 2nd. It was a net gain.
Saw that chassis adjustment as well as the air pressure adjustment because Cole said he just needs one turn late center. It was a little tight in that run.
Cole Custer coming off of pit road now, and I think Cole may have been a little bit, I guess, agitated the way stage 1
Oh boy.
That's going to be that's bullshit that comes down to that because it makes no sense. If his our transporter was in front of him and he had momentum on us, that means our nose was definitely in front of him.
I understand the frustration. But should we go into the whole math? Do you want it, Rick?
Well, I mean,
I'll tell you, here's how it works.
the line.
No,
That's the problem.
so here's the thing. Cole, I learned this lesson this year. I'm not going to claim I knew it, but let me explain. The transponder gets measured.
We learned about this at Kansas
It's about a foot
in the
apart.
spring.
It crosses loop 1 and loop 2. And somewhere in the middle there, the signal becomes the strongest, and that's how it scores that car. And the accuracy is about 4 or 5 thousandths of a second, depending on speed. Probably a little less than that here because the car is going slower. But when it comes to 1/1000th of a second, they use the high-speed camera. So, Cole, I completely understand where you're coming from, and I would be frustrated as well. But the truth is, it goes to the camera when points are paid, and that's why they double-check it.
And now, you know the rest of the story.
That's right. Paul Harvey just came out. That's right.
The rest of the story.
I'll thank all the close finishes this year to give me my education. I've had a lot of phone calls about that. That's a good problem.
We're going to hear another side of a different story from earlier. Parker Retzlaff is with Martinsville.
Oh boy.
Let's get the rest of this
Our
story.
second pissed off driver interview of the day.
What happened with Sam Mayer? Was there something before that incident that led to that?
No, I mean, nothing really happened, I guess. I thought it was the one at first, but it seems like I just didn't get a good restart, and then the 11 just runs both of us clean over. So it's unfortunate. I think we had a car that could run top 5, and the long runs were really good. We just struggled a little bit with restarts, and it just sucks that we had
Dude was straight up top 5 and got just destroyed.
We're wrecked in stage 1 because somebody's no patience.
Tough way to end it for the pole sitter today, Rick.
Yeah, we had mentioned earlier, it was kind of that underdog story of what could Parker Retzlaff do with this opportunity, and that's the way it ends for him.
And a fast race car on a day like today, he doesn't know what his plans are for next year, so that makes it even double frustrating.
Anthony Alfredo, the other part of that front row that started this race up front, was scored 11th the last time by, so we'll keep our eye on Anthony, see how he does.
Agitated was a good word. That was quite a 60-lap fight. What did I just watch for 60 laps?
You want to talk about agitated? Cole Custer was just discussing him that he thought he might have won that stage.
Custer's doing the Donald Trump. He's denying that he lost, even though there's obvious evidence that he did. He's just getting ready. He's practicing for Tuesday into Wednesday morning.
We're about to get underway with stage 2. Almirola on the inside and Chandler Smith on the outside of row 1.
Green flag.
Big stack up back there. Way in the back.
Allgaier right there on the back bumper of Almirola. We'll see if he's
Almirola here to poach a win from his teammate who needs it.
Chandler Smith. Smith's going to take the spot. And now Jesse Love in the 2. Tries to work that high line. Riley Herbst in the 98 has come up.
Early in these runs, you can make that in the high line work. Jesse Love, if he can pin the 7 car down to the bottom of the racetrack.
As they run right now, Chandler Smith has Custer beat on points. Because Custer had to pit and go so far to the back. Whoa, Jesse Love shoved the 7 out of the way. And then Jesse Love let him go. 98 ain't gonna let him go though. He sent him off in there. Jesse Love came in a little hot, hit Allgaier, and then he let him go.
Yeah, for sure.
Great. So that's mission accomplished, right? Let's not make an enemy if you didn't mean to.
That's how we used to race.
Burton said, well, that's how we used to race.
Things heating up front as Almirola trying to fend off the 81 of Chandler Smith.
Chandler Smith needs to race like that 20 is not his teammate.
I love how the 81 works this. So he's going to enter a little higher. A half a car width or so, Jeff, and then turn across. See if he does it again. See, he does. Look, he lets the 20 go in, and he's going to try to turn right across that rear bumper. The problem he has is Eric Almirola has so much experience, he's just patient, and he stays on the curb a little turn underneath the 20, but Almirola just keeps that very Denny Hamlin-esque. I watched Denny for years roll that curve about a car width longer than anyone else.
All right, a lot of people are going to be looking at this and saying, okay, they're both Joe Gibbs Racing drivers. Chandler Smith, if he
The 81 has no teammates
an
today.
opportunity to be in the championship for, why would Eric Almirola race him so hard? Steve, would you like to answer the question?
Well, because Eric Almirola wants to win this race. I mean, he's here to win this race for the 20 car.
And,
Well, there's also the owner. I'm not going to admit it or talk about it.
okay. Yes, he would want to win this race because he would sweep. He won earlier this year here at Martinsville.
Well, and Chandler Smith starting to get more aggressive as we see the one of Mayer and the 00 Custer trying to work themselves. But a little bit of contact. You said it, Steve. Eric Almirola doing a great job of leaving the corner on the bottom of the racetrack, not giving Chandler Smith the place to go. What do you do about that? You give him a little bit of a shot right in the middle of the corner, get it where he can hit his groove, and then try to make the pass. Well, Chandler's not going to spin him around, but if he can just move him up off the bottom of the racetrack.
He is staying right on that back bumper of the 20.
When I say not going to spin him around, not on purpose.
Not intentionally. There he
Just a little nudge every now and then.
of the racetrack. Can Chandler Smith take advantage of it?
That's exactly the way a pass at Martinsville has been made.
That was a great pass by the 81.
Your car's a little bit faster than the guy in front of you. You just push him up out of his line, take the spot.
And so Chandler Smith back out in front. This will be his 23rd lap led here today. Morning.
Rick, remember Chandler Smith started racing when he was 8 years old. Now at 22, think about the position he is in. He has one shot left in a bid for a NASCAR championship. While all the other drivers around him know what they're doing next year, Chandler does not. He has no job, and as of right now, no opportunity.
Get a job. I'm kidding. Chandler Smith needs to get a job. Almirola's back to his inside.
Rear here, Rick, much less a shot at the championship.
Almirola used the exact same move that we saw.
Oh, he'll win the championship and be out of a ride, and that'll just be classic modern NASCAR.
Up the racetrack, turns on the inside. He wasn't able to complete the pass.
Make no mistake, if Chandler Smith gets through this race, he will be a threat at Phoenix. He's really good there.
A little bit quicker. Because get driving underneath him like that, he should have been able to take that spot. He couldn't do it. So Almirola now may not be quite as aggressive with him. If the 81 can start driving away from him,
Allgaier's coming into the picture. He's just a couple car lengths back from the 20 of Almirola. Now 2 car lengths.
Jesse Love and Riley Hurst have been in a pissing match for a while.
There's some great racing for 5th on the
Let's see if the
bottom.
98 does anything to the 2 down here.
Off Riley Hurst.
You gonna hit him back?
a little bit of confidence.
Yep.
They wanted to-
Oh, yeah, he's taking him out. He's trying to wreck him.
Back they go.
Didn't wreck him, but he got him out of the way. He was definitely trying to wreck him.
Looks like he's on the hunt. And he's
Said 98 and 2 have been racing hard for a while.
but a lot of positions lost for Jesse Love there.
What race do you want to watch?
Everybody out here showing their ass today. Hell, now the 18's running over the 98.
Chandler Smith
Stacking everybody up.
leading this race. 34 laps still to go in stage 2. As they run with Chandler Smith up front, it's Allgaier by 30 points over Custer.
So watch this right here. The 2 gets in the corner and just shoves the 90 up out of the way. That was an aggressive move. So Riley Herbst rolls in behind him. Says, all right, buddy. We're going to play like that. Here you go.
I think Creed saw it coming. Creed was like, I'm going to give these 2 some space because I think I might get both of them. And he does.
And this battle continues on. The 27 of Jeff Burton. He's got a fast race car. Cannot quite get around the 18 of Creed.
81 can't get away from Almirola.
Chandler
Nobody can really get away from anybody. Nobody's checking out.
right on his back bumper. Great racing here at Martinsville.
Come on, Almirola, give him a break. You can't win the race right now. That's all you're here to do is win the race. You can't win it right now. Ty Gibbs would have wrecked the 81 by now. Why is everybody trying to kill each other? It's Martinsville, man. It's modern NASCAR and at Martinsville. Like a breeding ground for stupidity. This race has like NASCAR Heat 5 lobby energy to it. Almirola's Cup experience is really shining through here because he's doing everything but touching the 81. It's a short race, though. We're not that far from halfway. Ain't even been racing an hour, and we're already almost halfway, and we've had cautions. This race will go by quick if you ain't careful. Mayer is 13th, going for 12th. Custer's right behind him. They've rebounded. Those slightly fresher tires are really helping Custer right now.
It's time for double the thrill and double the fun. You could enter for a chance to win an unforgettable trip to Universal Orlando Resort, followed by a VIP experience at the 2025 NASCAR Xfinity Series opening weekend. Scan the QR code, or you can visit www.sweeps.com now to enter. Still up front, Eric Almirola, with Chandler Smith running second. But Sammy Smith has taken over the third spot in front of Allgaier. And here's Cole Custer behind Sam Mayer.
Custer, be careful racing that one car.
This is going to be for the 12th position. So to circle back on the conversation you were trying to get me in earlier, Rick, the 20 of Almirola is racing for an owner's championship because they run multiple.
Sammy Smith is third, by the way. He's must win as well.
Gave me two different champions. Almirola and this 20 cars had a great year. They're in the owner championship. They are battling the 00, the 7. It's a tight owner's points championship. That's another reason. Plus, he just wants to win. Right. But that was what you were alluding to. That's why that you were trying to bait me into that conversation. I told myself we weren't going to get into it, but here the 20 is leading. So
Owner's championship. Woohoo! Nobody cares.
We've been wanting to talk about it all season, so I'm just glad that we were able to give you
Owner's championship pays more, but we don't care.
Kim, what about the 8? It looks like Sammy
Like Mike Tomlin said, we do not care.
tries to take the spot away from Chandler.
Yeah, trying to make the dive as he goes side by
I think the
side.
81's really burned up his stuff. He's given up a second and a half to Almirola through traffic and just got passed by the 8.
Last year he led a race high
81's going to be hanging on to the back half of the top 10 by the end of the stage, I bet.
in an Xfinity race done. Now that was with a different team, but that confidence carries over into this year and this weekend. Crew chief Philip
He was running really hard on the outside for a lot of laps racing Almirola.
those tracks, but Philip said this place, Sammy knows exactly what he wants. The car right now just building a little bit free. Remember, this team won with their backs against the wall at Talladega. They are ready to do it here tonight.
Yeah, Kim, you talked about him being a young driver, knowing what he needs at this racetrack. That's not just where to make speed, but decisions.
Whoa! Lap car spun around in front of the top 5.
There was going to be big contact there in front of
I saw the 8 car turn right, and I said, oh, what's he doing?
Unfortunately, everybody got by it.
This is the 53 that is around.
Yeah, I heard about Ezekiel Elliott, but I don't know what the exact... They said disciplinary reasons.
And so it is the 6th caution that has come out at Martinsville. There's still 18 laps to go in stage 2.
Big decision here for the teams. You would like to pit now and stay out at the end of the stage. 147 laps is a little bit further than we think they can run on fuel, but from what I've seen with all these yellow, I would just imagine you're going to have enough yellows to save gas. I would actually be coming to pit road right here. I just don't think you can stay out.
Yeah, I'm going to pit here.
On the 00, as awful as this is to say, if I'm riding in 12, if everybody in front of me pits, I might stay out and just try to get to 10 stage points, just because I think points in the bank are so important for these cars.
50 car just wiped out the 53. I don't even know who the fuck's in the 50.
So Preston Pardus was behind that 53. Maggio.
After stage points were awarded for stage 1 and where the drivers came in, the 8 of Sammy Smith and the 1 of Sam Mayer now know that their fate is a must-win situation. There's no pathway forward for either of those on points. That was Sammy Smith coming in. Sam Mayer's now joined it after stage 1 points were awarded.
And of course, that Smith was right in front of the leader, Eric Almirola, and that's just that intensity of trying to stay on the lead lap.
So pit road's open. We'll see what the decision is at the front of the field.
Well,
I just think you have to come. From what I've seen in
You got to pit because you can make it to the end of the race from here, basically.
staying out for points, or does he come and just get tires and follow the field? Kim.
And for Sammy Smith, that first available box, he said the front end feels like it's on ice, the back end a little free. We want to, for the short run or the long run, ultimately they decide just the air pressure adjustment on those 4 fresh Goodyear tires.
Custer and Mayer both pitted here. I think right now, that's a frustrating thing, but right now, in the long run, it'll be the right call.
That's a lot of adjustment for crew chief Jim Coleman, Marty.
Dave Jesse Love has his hands
I really don't want to be off sequence going to stage 3, starting in the back. Like,
in the center. He
I'm
said,
just about right at the top 10. I'd like to stay there.
exit. Meanwhile, Chandler Smith, the very first stall here on pit road, he said it just over rotates on corner exit, and I never get the rears underneath me. We'll see if they can gain a couple spots here on the 81, but they are going to actually lose a number of spots waiting on that left.
Almirola, Sammy Smith, Allgaier, Creed, Herbst, Chandler Smith lost 3. By the way, tomorrow we're streaming the Cup race like always, and Sunday Night Football. That is the plan for tomorrow. Interesting Sunday Night Football game tomorrow. Colts, Vikings. Two teams that are kind of meeting each other in the middle right now. Are the Vikings repeating their old routine of, oh shit, we're 5-0, we're great, and then they just fall off? Could be. You know what, low key, if I wake up early enough in the morning, I'm going to get a fucking haircut. My hair's a little too long. It's bugging me. So if I wake up early enough, I might just go do that. What a group we have out here.
Pulled off the fresh tires.
Sieg, Snyder, pulls Smithley.
Through the restart zone they go. Ryan Sieg, after starting all the way at the back of this field, out in front, it's the first lap.
Smithley well out of the way already.
Three wide behind him. We saw the 19 of William Sawalich is up here. Haven't said his name a lot yet. The youngster that will be moving into a Joe Gibbs Racing full-time ride.
Did a nice job. Remember, he had to start from the rear of the field, so has overcome that to get a little bit of track position. Marola dives out of line on the 44. The 44 gives him enough space. The 20's going to take it.
These back markers are walking a fine line. Sieg's not really back marker. Sieg was in the top 10 at one point, and he just stayed out and took the lead. I don't know why these back markers stayed out. It jacked up the whole point situation. Custer's out of the top 10 for the moment. But I'm here for it. Whoa.
So Mike Snyder pushed out of the way there, and he'll lose a couple spots.
I'm telling you, crew chiefs are watching this. Ryan Sieg on 60-lap older tires has a chance to win this stage. That's going to change decisions at the end of this race, whether you come for tires or not.
Jimmy Smith in the 8, by that 44 as well. Here comes the 7 of Allgaier, fresher tires.
Double zero. One car between the 7 and the double zero now. They could be in a tight point battle.
Chandler Smith's not even in the top 10 now. Oh, wait, yeah, he is. He's up to 7th. I didn't see him there. Passing Brennan Poole. Every time I see Brennan Poole, I just think about that time he won Talladega and didn't get credit for it. Almirola for the lead. Top lane can work if you really want it to. You just really wear your shit out running up high. You got to be on the bottom. Sheldon Creed's like, ooh, I want to finish second again. He wants to finish second in the stage to practice for the race. And Almirola's clear, hitting one to go in the stage. Woo! 28 about spun himself out just trying to get back to the bottom and defend into turn 1. He didn't want to let the 18 get under him. He was dead sideways. Parks it on the bottom here. Almirola, the stage winner again. Allgaier 5th. Custer finished 7th. I'll be right back. Ozzy. What are you doing? Oh, hold on. I got, courtesy of FEMA, a bunch of lemonade primes. That's what I'm drinking today. Lemonade prime is the best. Mm. Tastes so good, knock your dick stiff.
This is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. The Progressive Keys to Progress program, providing vehicles to deserving veterans, helping our heroes drive their lives forward. Learn more at keystoprogress.com. And by National Debt Relief, helping you become debt free. So just a couple. We're on pit road as we're getting ready for the start of stage 3, the final stage. The gap in points between the 7 and the double zero is 10 points.
10 points, Allgaier over Custer at the moment.
Yes, and it is a staple.
Remember, that only becomes important if a driver below the goddamn hot dogs looks so good. I can't even talk. Them thick fucking red hot dogs, man. Deliver me some. I'm a couple hours away down in North Carolina. I'd like a Martinsville hot dog. Oh, happy birthday to my goat, Roddy White, Falcons legend. Put the man in the Hall of Fame. He deserves it. Roddy White. It's his birthday today. That's my dude. You're so hungry? I'm not hungry now. Got to figure out if I want to stream after the race. I'm just kind of waiting to see how I feel. If I stream after the race, we're going to play Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate, finally, for the first time ever on this channel. You ever think you'd hear, oh, he's going to play a Batman game he's never played before? Because, hell, I've played all the good ones. So I guess I better play one of the bad ones. Even though it's canon now. So, because it's canon, I should play it. That shit was $3 on Steam, so we're going to make the most of it. $3 well spent. Played a little Arkham Knight on PC today because I downloaded some more mods for Arkham Knight. I still don't think my computer will run the game well with OBS. We're doing the PC slash Xbox slash PS3 version of Arkham Origins Blackgate. 3DS version's a little different. I forgot they put it on PC, and the PC version's the PS3, the Xbox 360 version. So That's what we'll be playing later. I've heard the game is terrible, but I've heard the story ain't bad, and obviously the story ties heavily into Arkham Shadow, so we should play it. And then we'll play Arkham Shadow again. I can't stop playing Arkham Shadow. I played the fucking prologue to Arkham Shadow before the race started. Actually, I played the prologue for Arkham Shadow, which is like an hour and a half long, and then I bowled, and then I got on here to stream the race. I did play Killer Clowns from Outer Space last night for about 3.5 hours with my dear friends. We had a good time. Last night was one of the best nights of Killer Clowns we've had in a while. I was actually not totally exhausted and awake for all of it. Stage 3, we're past halfway. Almirola's got the dominant car. Big move from Allgaier here. Oh. Follow through, Allgaier. Follow through. Can't let that 8 or that 81 win. And can't let that 00 beat us. Allgaier finally in a good spot ahead of the 81, ahead of the 8, ahead of the 2. That's really all he needs to beat today. Make sure that they don't win. Allgaier's ahead of everyone he's got to beat. And the good thing for Allgaier is the dominant car is a part-timer. So don't want to let this 00 get by you there. Whoa, that was a bad corner for the 7. That was Allgaier's fault. Bad corner. Held the spot, though. Whoa, wreck. William Sawalich backed into the wall. He definitely had help. It's got big front end damage and rear. I think there was just a stack up. He locked it up getting in the corner and had no grip and got touched and spun around. The good thing is he stayed pretty much out. He tapped the 27. At least he didn't take Jeb Burton with him. That was a weird one. Almirola, Creed, Sieg, Allgaier, Custer. Right now the championship 4 would be Hill, Allmendinger, Allgaier, and Custer. God, I just saw the finish to the LA Knight versus Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes match because I didn't see that part. What a finish. That was fucking sick, dude. I fucking love wrestling. Let me go back. That's actually, believe it or not, the one match today I was like, I'm kind of bummed I'm missing that. I just didn't feel like watching a fucking Saudi Arabia show, but that U.S. title match is one I wished I'd watched because that's a fucking great finish. And congratulations to Andrade for getting the Saudi payday. Oh, tomorrow's do clock. Wait a minute. Are we moving clocks forward or backwards tomorrow? I forget. Which one are we on? I'm glad you guys mentioned that.
Rick, it's been a struggle today.
Wake up tomorrow and be all confused. Are we moving forward?
Massive chassis change on the 2 car. Gave up a ton of track boost from the restart 32nd, Dave.
I checked in with crew chief Marty Lindley about
I'm reminded of what Tourette's guy said. Yeah, had to turn on my clocks back an hour. By the time I got to the last clock, my ass turned to jello.
win to advance to championship 4.
Must-win situations for 3 of the 4 that were below the cut line.
All right, 110 laps to go. Almirola, the dominant car, trying to make this race boring. Been enough drama behind the lead for it to be a exciting race.
And Joe Gibbs Racing, they have led half of the laps on short tracks this season. That's how good they have been.
It's been a very broken up race.
Wow, Sheldon Creed got the lead off of 4.
Thing to settle in and see who has the
Kind of overdrove turn 1, but he's clear of Almirola. They haven't even mentioned it yet. Go Sheldon Creed.
In that 28, still running up here in the top 4. And surprising, because he was on pit road last at lap 39. Now Sieg under attack from the 0-0 with Cole Custer, Dave.
Ricky's got to watch it now because Chandler Smith is going to try to get under there too while he's stuck in the line. I did check with his crew chief, Matt Noyce, about their strategy. He said there's usually a caution, actually use the word always, about 30 laps into this final stage. That's when we make our last stop. And remember, earlier on old tires, the 28 was exceptional. So if everyone else jumps for a late caution, they stay out, and Ryan leapfrogs back to the front. That's the plan.
Well, they've been out there for a long time, and of the laps they've run, 46 of them have been under you. So, you know, he saved quite a bit of fuel. We can see how far he can go.
He's got Jeff Burke hiding behind him now as Chandler Smith just in front of him.
Oh, big block right there.
That's a risky block.
Jeff Burke plays that.
Yeah, that was a super aggressive.
Allgaier and Custer for third.
This will be interesting to watch these two. Custer clearing the
Just don't let the 81 or the 8 or the 1 win, and you're good.
into the radio a moment ago on the 7.
0-0, better watch what trees barking up. I can tell you that right now.
Heard that.
They are fault their strategy sucked.
Okay, so those two, we mentioned it.
Custer's been a little,
Same opinion as he drives off.
I don't want to say erratic today, but
Strategy is pretty interesting.
Custer's been pissing people off today.
Only 1 point difference in the points earned so far today. And a 0-0 in front of the 7, so the strategy wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that advantage goes to the 7 as far as points gained, but
I like the fight Justin Allgaier, though. And I think that's the attitude you have to have by looking at this race today.
Whoever gets the lead can't get away from Almirola. Almirola's about to take it back.
outside line, and we saw Sheldon Creed some great speed here a year ago, and then it was Sheldon Creed and the 21 of Austin Hill that got into each other. Next thing you know, there are some very disappointed people, and it didn't just stop with the guys behind the wheel. The executives at RCR were frustrated. Now we're seeing Sheldon Creed using that high line, and it's working for him.
And outside lines have been very effective today. I feel like some of that is all the rubber laid down on the racetrack.
I like that the outside line is good enough to defend and maybe make a pass on a short run.
Cars falling back. The 0-0 got by him. Now they 80.
And yeah, Allgaier's starting to slip a little. Bad time to be doing that.
7, if you look down here, it's a 6-point gap between him and Custer. Because remember, a new winner moves that line, which means the guy in fourth,
Slow car down the front.
that's why there's a
26, he gathered it up. I think we're going to stay green.
Pollard, late model racers from all around the country, came here for Sam Hunt Racing. Sounds like
Oh, it's Bubba Pollard. I didn't even realize he was in that car today.
disappointing.
Damn. I really did not even realize he was in that car.
And so he's on pit road. We don't see the caution coming out for him. And the battle for the lead continues between Joe Gibbs Racing drivers.
A lot of respect at the front of the pack. Two Joe Gibbs drivers, and you just mentioned
Where the hell did the 8 car go? He's not even in the top 10 anymore.
Just like that. Run the 18 out of the groove and take the spot.
Oh,
Sheldon Creed continuing that second line. But falls back. Now a car link behind the 20 of Almirola. Under 100 laps remaining. 96
laps
to
are
go.
ticking away. It's looking good for Custer and Allgaier the way we run now, but I think we're not done with the chaos. And whoa, the 18 missed that corner big time. I thought he had a tire going down. Holy hell.
Potentially losing
That just gives Almirola a massive lead now.
Custer.
It's going to be hard to make that time back up on the 20 as good as he's been.
There for Creed. Lost a lot of that track position he had on Almirola. Cole Custer now dives in behind the 18 of Creed. Let's look again what happened.
I thought he had a tire go down.
Racetrack. And just
He almost wheel hopped.
in there a little bit too hot.
He's lucky he didn't wheel hop.
Jump back on the outside of double zero with that much debris on his tires. Yeah. And still held the spot. I know it's 18. I got to win.
I wonder if Sheldon Creed, who has finished second 13 times, is going to say, "Oh, you need to win? Oh, okay."
Custer's being a little asshole. You don't need to win. You just need the 81, the 1, and the 8 to not win. That's all you need.
And Cole Custer's going to push the point. Gets to the back bumper of the 18. Cole Custer,
I wouldn't go pissing anybody off, Custer. I really wouldn't.
the 18.
You're in a very precarious spot.
That's Jeff Burton's rotor there. The Celsius on board. Things are getting hot here in Martinsville.
Almirola, Creed, Custer, Chandler Smith, Justin Allgaier, 90 to go. I would just be telling the 00 and the 7, hey man, let's just ride, because right now we got it. The 20's the dominant car, the 18's second. If either of them win, we're good. Damn, a 74 car is fucking on fire. Are we really still green, or the graphics department asleep at the wheel again? I guess we're still green, folks. I'm good with that.
It's time for Double Thrill
Man, I just chugged these fucking lemonade primes. I gotta pace myself.
Xfinity Series opening weekend. Scan the QR code or visit the CWSweeps.com now to enter. We have seen some fast laps here at Martinsville. Let's take a look at the Xfinity fastest lap, and that was turned by Chandler Smith all the way back on lap 7. 20.64 seconds, averaging around this paperclip-shaped half mile over 91 miles an hour. See up the racetrack there, looked like that might have been the 21 of Austin Hill, riding along with Chandler Smith. And Kim, how about Cole Custer running third right now?
Yeah, this team put everything into this race car. They felt like, yes, they would be racing the 7 and Justin Allgaier all day long, but more than that, they wanted to come out and win here and leave no questions unanswered. And so they made adjustments on the car. They've been good here in the past, but they don't have a Martinsville clock. And remember, this team, at the end of the year, everyone, the team told me, on the Cup side of Stewart Haas Racing and on the Xfinity side of things have touched this team. So it's going to be a huge deal if they get the opportunity to run for a championship next weekend. Marty, right now, Cole just saying it's building a little bit loose on this long run. Now we've seen a longer green line.
Steve mentioned a moment ago.
This is the longest green run we've had.
We haven't had a long run all afternoon. Chandler Smith is hoping that
Guys are really going to start sliding around now.
they felt like in practice they had maybe the best long run car. But Smith said on the radio just a moment ago, Dave, he feels like the track is changing as it cools down and more rubber gets laid down as well.
Funny for Justin Allgaier, his car is not perfect, but they've done what they need to do today as Riley Herbst takes another
He's getting passed for fifth by Riley Herbst, but
zero. Cole Custer, who they're fighting in points, in the stage points basically, and now they're keeping him in check, just a couple cars between them. Jim Pullman told me, I've never come here watching my friend or as crew chief for Justin Allgaier without it being a gut-wrenching
I wish it was as easy to get into now. Oh, we got a caution.
locked in as the caution comes
50 car backed into the wall. I'm going to assume he got help.
Getting ready to I hate to deliver the bad news to the 2018 in Baton Noise because there wasn't a caution about 30 laps to go or 30 laps into the final stage, and then the caution does come out. So we're
Preston Pardis
pit road here. Preston Pardis in the 50.
doesn't know how to turn his car around.
Yes, Kyle Sieg racing for position. Running at 24th. Car goes around quickly on the
Oh, yeah, it sure did, didn't it? That car did go around quickly.
line. Contact.
Back marker caution.
Back of Preston Pardis.
Here you go. Left front locks up.
And I don't even think Sieg meant to do that. He just locked up the left front and couldn't turn.
Contact.
So
Before these pit
Preston,
stops, before these pit stops start, we talk a lot about the playoff guys, but running back in 8th place, Anthony Alfredo, still on Tool Chevrolet. He's having a really good day. Started on the outside pole and still running inside the top 10.
he was one of those drivers, we mentioned it, between he and Parker Retzlaff, those really difficult teams as far as manpower, resources that they have to be able to run with the big teams, the Joe Gibbs Racing, the Colleague Racing, RCR.
And behind him, Jeff Burton and the Jordan Anderson racing car as well. Two solid runs by these teams.
All right, Steve, strategy-wise.
I think this is it. Everybody comes to pit road, put your last set of good years on. You have about 74 to go. There'll be no question on fuel. Adjustments are really going to matter as the sun starts to set. Track cools. We've heard the track changing on multiple radios. Who makes the right adjustments?
Now, I'm going to say, a lot of people might have a last set of tires, but we know Ryan Sieg's down there. This is the first time we're seeing him after lap 39.
Ooh, could this be Ryan Sieg's day?
Now let's stop with the start.
Got that extra set of tires.
Started off tight, then sliding the rears towards the later part of that run. They will make a track bar adjustment for fresh Goodyear tires, Snowmobile. Top right, Cole Custer, he said it was loose, so they will take an adjustment, go one round back on their last adjustment as they take tires and fuel, Dave.
Justin Allgaier gives up fifth for Goodyear tires and fuel. He needs it to be tighter uptake.
Still on pit road. Chandler Smith said we're better the longer we run, but
Allgaier gained a spot. Because Chandler Smith lost. I was wondering why there was such a big gap there. Chandler Smith's team fucked him again. So many cautions.
Xfinity Series Championship for Phoenix next Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, only on the CW. And when we're talking about the championship four, DJ, are we going to include the 81, Chandler Smith? Can he do something here and get up there and win this race?
Gonna play Arkham Origins Blackgate later, I think. Like I said, for the first time ever. Kind of want this race to get over with so I can go do that. I'm very curious to play that game. I played it once for like 30 minutes in 2014 and didn't care much for it. I think PlayStation 3 gave me a free trial and I tried it and was like, eh. I see the 18 had a pit road penalty. Well, he won't even finish second today. I guess that's good. So once again, Almirola is the leader. Custer and Allgaier are in front of the three guys they need to worry about. And Jesse Love's not even top 10. So who knows what's going to happen here. Excuse me. Green, green, green. Oh, what a move by Sammy Smith to try to get on the bottom, but the 5 is there. 81, you got some work to do now. We got 68 to go. And caution. 92 got turned around. Got punted. So I looked up Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate review, and there's actually some positive ones. Then I looked up Arkham Origins review. That game's got generally positive reviews as well. That's good. Arkham Shadow has great reviews, by the way. I'm hoping to be pleasantly surprised by Arkham Origins Blackgate later. Oh, look, they're bringing the clock in. They're hauling the grandfather clock in. You think Custer jumps? You think everybody jumps? That restart looked pretty fair to me. Nothing jumped out at me. Oh, yeah, who's on Thursday Night Football this week? Oh, yeah, Bengals Ravens. That'll be a good one. Should be a good one. And then we only got one more week in NASCAR before it's all football all the time, motherfucker. November, December, and all through January. Yes, Cookout is the name of the restaurant. All the times you've heard me talk about Cookout, what you think I was kidding? Cookout. Shit's good.
Your favorite driver during the playoffs, and you can take advantage of amazing deals at the NASCAR shop. Check out the greatest selection of t-shirts, diecast hats, much more. Visit NASCAR.com/shop. So beautiful here in the fall, and the Commonwealth of Virginia really showing up, Jeff.
Yeah, huge race fans here. They know they're racing. They're smart about it. Always.
Man, Cookout is a treasure here in the state of North Carolina. I'd say all over Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Georgia. We finally got a Cookout here the year before last or whatever it was, and it's been great ever since. I might eat some Cookout tomorrow before the race. You're making me want it now, just talking about it. Vangisbergen in the top 10 at Martinsville. Got a lot of damage on the front of that car, but it's Martinsville. $60 to go. This is shorter than the NASCAR heat races I do here. You look very switched on. Sam Ayers crew chief talking about being switched on. I watched Austin Powers this morning when I woke up, coincidentally. Almirola, Custer, Allgaier, Hurst, Chandler Smith in the third row, Sam Mayer behind him. They got to win. They got some work to do. What are they willing to do to get it? Don't know you. Stop calling me. Jeb Burton really having an overachieving day, in my opinion. He's fifth.
Fast cars. It didn't work out well for Parker Retzlaff. Jeff Burton, though, still in the battle. Oh, Jed stuck behind the 98. There you go. That's what you need. Now use the momentum to try to roll by the 81. That didn't work out for him.
81's got to go get it, so.
Jeff Burton, one of two Virginia natives in the field, and now he's trying that outside line.
That's what you need on these restarts. When you're on the outside, you need cars driving and diving to the bottom to try to get there. But you got to make this pass quickly. If not, eventually the bottom is going to be preferred. Jeff Burton clears it.
Yeah, Riley Herbst got a little bit loose there, and Jeff Burton clears. Here comes Sam Mayer now.
Sam Mayer drove that thing down into turn 3 and cleared the 98 just one set of corners. Now that's how you do it. Don't burn up a lot of time making the pass. Get it done and move forward.
How about Anthony Alfredo? He's still in the mix here in that number 5. Alfredo running in that 9th position.
SVG's doing a nice job, and he's getting ready to get a full contact. I know they beat Mag and V8 supercars where this is going to be a new level of aggression, I believe.
Why is this race oddly calming down the closer we get to the end?
Great run for Fournier. Remember, he started last on the field after brake issues in
It's
practice.
kind of strange.
Parker almost had that walk-off win, and the Roval was, what, maybe 3 feet away from the white flag that would have given him the win. The 7 car is not as good.
Whoa, that 81's ready to go.
Just at some point, caution's out.
And caution's out again. Oh, look, another wreck in the back. Blaine Perkins and Josh Williams.
Other cars in front, Josh Williams in the 11.
These fucking doofuses in the back that don't know how to fucking race and can't act right.
Race for 16.
Oh, well, that was kind of Sheldon Creed's fault. Creed got that penalty and he was stuck in the back and he just ran those guys over.
All but wrecking, getting in
Hey, he gained 2 spots out of it, so good for him.
takes Josh Williams with him.
Sure they appreciate that.
And then the lockup, saw a little bit of wheel hop. It's a bit over-aggressive in my eyes.
Sheldon Creed will be racing for the Haas factory team in 2025, still in the Xfinity Series. See the donut on the side of that, number 18. That was caution 11, so we're seeing 10 straight races here at Martinsville where the flagman has been very
10 straight races with 10 or more cautions.
Josh Williams not happy. I'm sure he was given the information and that sends Creed up onto the curb.
Yeah, I understand that. I get it. Jen, 18 is
Oh, he should be mad as hell for getting run over like that.
back, but gotta just be a little bit more respectful than that.
The choose is going to happen and we'll restart.
Oh, yeah, Creed is driving for Haas next year. It's Sam Mayer and Sheldon Creed in the Haas Racing Xfinity Series cars. I do believe, yes. Sam Mayer, Sheldon Creed will be teammates in Xfinity next year. This race will never end. Almirola, Custer, Allgaier, Chandler Smith on the second row outside now. He's creeped his way a little closer. So many agendas in that top 10. One thing I know, you better be good on short runs today.
In the Xfinity Series, and Almirola just went over that 100 mark. He's led 101 laps. Sun setting behind the grandstands as 48 laps remain.
Almirola's car is just so good. Like, they can't beat him. This is the most boring battle for a win because I just don't see anybody beating him without running him over. 81 could get there. Maybe he'd do something, teammate or not. He's got to go win it because, unfortunately, Custer and Allgaier have been top 5 today. Custer, despite getting shuffled on strategy calls, is top 5 and pretty much has been the whole race. Dude, Sam Mayer has won a lot of races compared to somebody like Creed who has none. Chandler Smith third. Not good enough, though. Got to go win it. Oh, yeah, Custer's going to drive the race of his life here to keep this 81 behind him. Whoa! Sam Mayer's shoving his own teammate out of the way. They both have to win. Oh, boy. The 8 wanted to get back to the bottom and knock the shit out of the 1, but the 98 was there. We need to bring up Ty Gibbs and Brandon Jones from 2 years ago. Oh, boy. This is the battle here. Custer and Chandler Smith. Custer surprisingly giving the 81 a lot of room. Patience has already been pretty thin in that 00 car, so the 81 should be careful. Let's ride. He thinks he's Russell Wilson now. Chandler Smith is kind of cringe, though, but I respect him. He's kind of cheesy. Now he's going to try to arc the corner and swing it underneath here off of 2, but didn't get there. 20's just driving away. And now the 7's there. He's in a handicap match. The 00 and the 7 do not want to see him win. I don't think he can catch the 20, even if he gets by Custer. 7 to the inside. 81 charges the corner on the outside. Lap car ahead.
You got him. Coming up on the lap traffic. Look at the Toyota driver update. Chandler Smith. What a day to start at third. He has led laps here. Furthest he's been back has been 12. But in a situation where he has to win this race now.
Yeah, I think the 00 is just strictly defensive. He's not going to beat Almirola, so just hold up the 81 for as long as you can.
Driving like his life depends on it.
For the next 35 laps, just hold that 81 up.
He's going to take the spot because he's a little bit quicker. And with the laps winding down,
There will be lap traffic in this run.
that doesn't mean he has to wreck him or ship him out of the way. But if he drives underneath him, then just use all the racetrack to take the spot.
The gap back from Almirola to Cole Custer is 1.6 seconds. Marty and Chandler Smith running third.
And Chandler Smith doing everything he can. And we talked about it a little bit earlier, Rick, about Chandler Smith having nothing for next year. He has no prospects right now and does not have a lot in
Chandler Smith going to wind up back in trucks, probably.
drivers do in a situation like this. This could be Chandler Smith's career. He's been racing for the better part of his entire life, and this could be one of his final few races. So what would you be willing to do, Jeff, knowing that, hey, a title shot could be right in front of you tonight?
You can see it right here, Marty.
Getting a little more impatient.
Smith's not a dirty driver. He's an aggressive driver, but he's not dirty. But
I think that's a fair assessment. Chandler Smith ain't dirty, but he's really aggressive.
you can see him doing everything in his power to drive clean. To give Cole Custer
Oh, that time he just not. You better run. That 00 ain't playing today now. Uh-oh. Caution! Right before they were going to the next corner. Brandon Jones. I just know that 00 was about to send his ass to the next corner before that caution come out.
pass, but now puts Chandler Smith starting on the front row if that's where he
Oh
should.
boy.
Brandon Jones with big damage here.
That was the biggest blue balls I've ever seen. It was like, oh, here comes the next car. Caution. Because Custer was tucked up on his bumper and was going to send his ass off. I guarantee it.
Pitch to Brandon Jones is number 9.
Sheldon Creed get another one?
Fellows, but it's 2 for 2 for
Yeah, Sheldon Creed just wrecking people now. What the fuck, dude?
right in the
Just running people over.
They had contact earlier. I don't know exactly.
I think if you do it 3 times, you should get part. That's the second time he's done it. Maybe not get part, but penalize you 2 laps if you do it 3 times. 3 strikes, you're out.
Story, whether there was something a lap or 2 earlier, but they're 2 for 2 for the 18.
Well,
So the pass that we just saw with Chandler Smith getting by Cole
I wish that Custer and Smith could have made the next corner before the yellow.
Bristol, or excuse me, typical Martinsville.
Yes, the Bristol's.
Both of them.
But you know, look, that's aggressive, but it's not dirty in the situation.
So Chandler Smith got himself a front row start here if he wants it.
Out of the way. This point system puts you into situations where you have to be willing to do things like this, and that's far from wrecking Cole Custer. That's as politely as you can do that. Is moving somebody out of the way without wrecking them. Well, there's some history. Let's not forget it hasn't been that long. We go all the way back to
Oh, I remember these two getting bitchy. Sorry, I was surviving a hurricane during this race and didn't have internet, so I didn't get to watch the Xfinity Kansas race. Kind of forgot about Custer and Chandler Smith. So I'm glad they're bringing this back up.
conversation after. Cole was not very happy with Chandler. And I agree with Jeff that wasn't, he didn't wreck the 00, but I believe now the 00 doesn't have to have a lot of patience with the 81. I think he could just send him out of the way when he gets to the rear bumper of the 81.
This is going to be funny.
When you move somebody, you have to understand that now you've given them a permission slip to move you. So that's just how it works, right? You try to race people the way they race you. You also understand the situation they're in, but you're in a situation as well. You're trying to get done what you need to get done to go to Phoenix, just like Smith is. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it, but now you just, when it comes back. This is going to be a very interesting choose because does the 81 take the front row and allow the 00 to take
Let's listen in to Cole Custer's radio. All right, Kim. Let's
Talking Colt Custer into making a potentially bad decision.
Custer, we heard you tell him whatever you do in front of you. What do you want to see Cole do on this restart?
Well, it's going to be a hard race here. Xfinity Series started awful fast. We got a little bit too free right here, but we know our man can do
I like that guy's voice. He talks like this.
so we got all the
I'll tell you what.
All right. The other thing I noticed about Cole Custer in that his fire suit back in Kansas, NXT, CW, he's got the wrestlers behind him now too. So if he has any altercations, he's got muscle behind him.
And he had those moves.
Yeah, he had the moves. Getting ready to choose. All right, so we're going to find out. Almirola, Custer, Chandler Smith. Where will they line up for the restart? It'll be 24 laps remaining.
Almirola inside, Chandler Smith outside, Custer lined up on his bumper.
Cole Custer lined up behind him.
Oh boy.
Hopefully you want to pick the bottom. But
Do that Sam Mayer move from early in the race.
can exit turn 2 door to door with the 20. I think he has the advantage down the back straightaway. I cannot believe the double zero took the top of
Yeah,
row 2.
a little surprising.
Whoa.
Top of row 1, I get your point there, but the top of row 2 is surprising. Now, he obviously has a reason. We're getting ready to see it. If the 81 could clear the 20, then the double zero could also clear the 20, because when you're on the bottom and if your car doesn't turn in the middle of the corner, you're in trouble. Yeah.
All right, 24 laps remain. And the decision as to who the championship for is about to be decided.
Big stack up there with the one. Almirola got a great launch. A lot of damage on the front of that one. And Custer chased the 81 off in the corner and sent him, I think. Oh! Car's trying to wreck behind. I think Custer got that 81 just enough to take him out of contention. Oh, and a wreck in the back. Sieg. Caution's out. So we have a new player up here at the front. Sammy Smith is third.
We're going to have to see that whole replay again. It was a stack up, and then I was so focused on the damage on the one that...
Go back and check. Oh, he's flipping off the double zero.
All right, let's see what happens. The one, third car on the
Now watch the double zero.
Now we're going to go down to turn 1. Look at the left side of your screen.
And boop, boop, boop. Oh, yeah, he got him. I knew he was gonna. He couldn't get him before the yellow, but he got him there.
Hurts the double zero, but it takes the 81 out of the position to win the race. But who it does help is the 8. Watch the 8. He's in the same position also that he has to win this race. Look what happens. He drives all the way to third. So you hurt one guy's chance, but you helped another's.
Hey, I'd be more worried about the 81 than I would be the 8, but we'll see.
The 8 slipped by, and now the 8 is in contention.
Sam Mayer's probably done. He's on pit road.
Radiator out of this right here. See some fluid underneath the hood or something. Yeah, they're looking down underneath here. Let's listen in on double zero.
it comes around, it goes around. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't think nobody blames you for any of that. So
Drama, baby.
It's not effective.
Nah, Custer did the right thing, dude. I'm on Custer's side. The 81 moved him first. Custer didn't wreck him. He just did what the 81 did to him. Custer's in the right.
Running third.
I'd have done the same.
6, and you put the 8 car in position to win this race. So
8 car probably ain't going to win, but I've seen crazier shit happen. But 81 moved him first. He moved him back. Nobody wrecked. Nobody died. Nobody wrecked yet, but, you know.
I believe this is a record of DNFs for junior motorsports this year. I think the number now is up to 27 DNFs for that organization.
all right, so now we'll reset here. That 8 car, he's in a position he has to win a race. Great restart for him. All
Yeah, what a great series of events there for Sammy Smith.
So if you're all guy,
Yeah, fair enough. I get it. It was a bitch move, but it was kind of justified. I can't argue that it was not a bitch move.
there's only 12, Allgaier's only 12 points in front of Custer. You should go down in the last corner of the last lap and lose 12 points. Yeah, but I can't believe the 7 is just going to allow the 8 to go on by. That would shock me.
No, the worst thing, the last thing he wants is for that 8 car to win. But at the same token, you can't.
And Custer's obviously had an axe to grind with Chandler since Kansas.
About racing. You have to
And they're going to have to restart around each other again.
situation for the 7 car. He's in a great opportunity with points, no matter who wins the race. So just race the way you race. Just be you in this situation. Don't change anything.
Listen into the 81 radio.
What he's going to do is screw around and knock himself out of the playoff series. That's that kind of stuff. What he's going to do is get beat after the race. You keep fucking around, little punk.
Old Chandler Smith says he wants to fight.
And Chandler Smith's not happy about the way he's been raced by Cole Custer. Now, remember, the 8 and the 7 are on the same team, Junior Motorsports. So if the 8 goes up there and wins this race and wins his way in, that puts 2 Junior Motorsports cars in the Champ 4.
If the 7 beats the 0-0 by enough points.
But he's ahead by 12.
Yeah, but if 12 is just Steve's point, in one lap you could lose 12.
If I looked like Chandler Smith, I wouldn't threaten a guy like Cole Custer.
So if you're the 7 car of Allgaier, you can't be doing anything to help the 8 car.
And let's take another look at why the caution came out. It wasn't the 1. It was actually the 28 of Ryan Sieg there. Shane Van Gisbergen in the 97 was behind him.
Early in the race, this 8 car was fast. Some of that speed.
Already getting a 1 to go here. Okay, Almirola. Allgaier goes to the inside, which gives the 8 car the front row.
I think that's a guy saying there's less chance.
And the 0-0 chooses to line up behind the 81 again. Custer could have went to the outside. He chose to go to the bottom and stay behind the 81.
Decided not to.
Which is crazy because that's
Allgaier really taking a risk here. I guess Allgaier's trying to protect. He gets stuck up on the outside. He could get run over and passed a lot quicker than if he just parks it on the bottom. Now, the 8 car winning the race would put Allgaier at risk, but as long as he stays, within a few spots of Custer, he's fine. So,
Sammy Smith. Here's the deal with Sammy Smith. If you can leave the restart.
God, if somebody was able to beat Almirola, I'd be really shocked.
Sammy Smith came in 95 points below the cut line. He has to win to go to the championship 4.
Oh, he got the start he needed, but something happened.
God damn, that 20's just too fucking good.
a real spinner to shift. It did not work in the second half. Now they
8 car into second.
puts him in position.
He's running second.
That's what I was talking about in the outside lane. It'll work for a.
I'm watching the 81 and the 0-0. That's what I'm watching. Goddamn, Herb's back off. Oh,
About 3 car lengths of a lead.
Allgaier, don't blow this.
Allgaier under fire from the 98.
Yee, there's a lot of shallow entries being made. The 81 just sent the 98 out of the way. I don't blame him. He's got to go back and get this thing. Come hell or high water.
Side with the 7. The 8 and the 81 are both must-win situations.
Ain't nobody going to beat that 20. Ain't no way.
And the 8's running a 20 down. That last lap, he was faster.
13 laps.
Now all of a sudden it's a nightmare scenario. You got the 8 and the 81 chasing down the 20. And they're in front of Allgaier and Custer now.
Almirola, the veteran. Cup racing a year ago, retired. Said wasn't going to cup race full time. He's going to run a limited Xfinity Series
9 cars slow on the fucking front stretch. What is that?
twice.
Why are you even out here?
20 car and looking to sweep the Martinsville races. He won in the spring.
Why is Brandon Jones' car even on the track right now? Look at the fucking stack up he's caused.
Brandon Jones in the
Get the fuck off the racetrack.
back to pit road.
That was pretty stupid.
Closing in inch by inch on the rear bumper. Look how far they drive into the corner. Don't overdrive it.
Allgaier and Custer side by side.
They're running side by side.
Allgaier just needs to tiptoe and get through this. If he's within 8 spots of the 0-0, he's good.
That's not going to help.
10 to go.
Gets by the 20. That will change. It would be Cole Custer being knocked out of the championship pool.
Rear grid starting to come out of that 8 car. Wasn't able to leave the corner quite as well that time. He is pushing.
I don't know how this fucking 20 car is legal.
9 laps to go.
The two Smiths are coming.
Is there enough time for Chandler Smith to get into the picture?
I think there is, as long as he can keep that gap between him and Custer.
Can you imagine being in Cole Custer's car right now? Looking out the windshield, seeing 2 cars with a chance to win this race, and it knocks you out of the playoffs.
How much is he cheering for Eric Almirola right now?
Oh, he's a huge fan.
Do not let them pass you.
Oh boy.
He cannot let the 8 car get to his rear bumper. If he does, he's going around. Or at least get moved.
He's getting moved the fuck out of the way or dive bombed and hitting the door.
I can't believe he can make the middle of the corner with some of the entry speed in this area. Not really gaining on the 20 anywhere else, but on corner entry, he can pull all the way up.
7 to go.
Watch how much he closes in right here.
I don't think he's going to get him without just dive bombing and killing him. And that'll put himself at risk.
Still a car length ahead through the center of the turn. 6 to go.
I think the 8's going to have a shot. I think with a couple laps to go, he's going to have to make a decision. One mistake.
Oh, what a decision.
As he's trying to push the edge and find the speed, if he oversteps it, the 20 will get away from him.
Only
5
5
laps.
Sammy Smith. Can he get to the back?
That's as close as he's been.
Chandler Smith has not been able to close the gap. Running in that 3rd spot.
Sammy Smith, 20 years old. Eric Almirola, 40 years old.
I am locked in watching this right now. Who's going to be the back marker that brings out the yellow?
Coming up on 3 to go. 3 laps left. The pass for the win came in the final 2 laps in 4 of the last 5 races here at Martinsville.
I feel like the 8 needs to try just a little bit wider entry or something to help his mid-corner speed. He's so good on entry, but he just can't roll the middle good enough.
He ain't going to get there. Man, Almirola kind of made this race dull. Race has certainly had its moments, but damn, that 20 car is just too fucking good.
He won stage 1, he won stage 2, and now he's coming up on the final lap.
Sammy, if you got a move in you,
This out, not to be next to Jeremy Clemens in the corner. Jeremy Clemens moves out of the way. Great move.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Clemens way up the racetrack. He's letting him race for the win. Almirola,
Chastain it. No.
final time. And it will be
Ah.
Almirola. He'll win.
Almirola wins. Custer and Allgaier will race for a championship with Austin Hill and AJ Allmendinger.
Grandfather clock, and with that means
Custer did just enough to make sure Chandler Smith didn't win.
race for a championship as we see the 20 come up with the 8s of Sammy Smith.
Almirola got the Martinsville sweep.
So now Allgaier advancing to that championship 4, and based on points, Cole Custer will try to defend the title he won a year ago.
4 drivers, 4 different teams in the Final Four.
The one are going to make it, but a very good job by both of those guys to put themselves in position.
What a day for Chandler Smith and Sammy Smith. Doing everything they could. Sammy Smith falling 1 position short, Chandler Smith 2 positions short.
Keep an eye on Chandler. I love how Almirola won and just nobody cares. One hell of a burnout, though. They're arguing. The double zero. Oh, Custer, they're getting heated. Chandler took a swing, a pretty girly swing. That was a pretty girly swing. You know, Chandler, if you're going to swing, at least know how to throw a punch. That was pretty fucking weak. I could tell by how heated they were somebody was going to do something. Yeah, hey, I got shit kicked out of me. Don't throw it. Throws the weakest punch ever. I wish Custer would have just wasted his ass, personally.
Happy with it, honestly, in the spring. And we showed up yesterday and we were awful. I was like, oh no, what did we do? And they went to work last night and came up with a lot of changes to make to the car. And it was so hooked up today. It would just do everything I wanted it to. So, man, this is such a special place. This is by far my favorite racetrack. And I'm just so thankful. Thankful to Coach, everybody at Toyota. Thank you to He Gets Us. Thank you, God.
Thank you, He Gets Us. Dude, I just saw another angle. When Chandler Smith threw that little weak punch, Custer laughed at him. Custer was laughing at him. He took that little swing and Custer just started laughing at him. It was a pretty weak-ass punch.
Let's chat with Chandler's
But you don't have the physical capacity to do that.
Gave him 5 laps before that caution came out and beat his bumper off and never shipped him or anything like that. Then finally it's like, all right, the laps are winding down. I'm in a must win. The 20's starting to drive away. He was really good all day. I can't waste any more time with him. So I finally had a good enough run and pushed him up the racetrack and went on our way. But I gave him a chance for 5 laps before that, right? Well, I think he was the first guy all day that chose the outside lane from third place. So that's very interesting. And then
I noticed that too.
funny enough, the restart right after that, picked right behind me again. How ironic is that? Is what it is. Super, super proud of everybody at Joe Gibbs Racing. We had a really, really fast number 81 quick time Prodigy GR Supra.
See, my leaderboard crashed.
I'm very passionate about this. I love this group. This group deserves to be at Phoenix and deserves to go out and contend for a championship. Just how the playoff format is and whatnot.
Yeah, blame the format for you underachieving in top tier equipment.
We're not going to go and race for a championship, and that's okay. We're going to go to Phoenix, and we're going to go try to kick their ass there.
So this is the first time with you and Cole Custer this year. He just said earlier that he feels like you took the win away from him in Kansas. You guys had words after that race. He said he feels like everything is even now. What do you think?
I think he's going to blow his doors off after 5 laps in that race, honestly. Go back and look, the 20 was the best car that entire race. He was even better than me, better than the 00. At the end of the day, I didn't even know what he was mad about at Kansas until I went back, talked to him, was like, what were you mad about? And seeing what happened, I was like,
When he said that Custer was the first car all day that decided to start third row outside just to stay behind him and send him in the corner.
here and all that, I was like, that's great. I'm just letting you know what the situation was. So he can think we're even at all, but he's the one that's got more stakes than I do next weekend as well. So
There you go. Chandler Smith obviously not letting this one go either, Rick. And I think this is to be continued next weekend as Cole Custer races for a championship.
He's asking for an ass whoop. I'm telling you right now, if Cole Custer gets a hold of that motherfucker in a one-on-one fight, you're done. You better hope there's a lot of crew guys in between y'all, because I'm here to tell you right now, you don't want none of that. Remember Cole Custer and Tyler Reddick had their little fucking wrestling match at Kansas a few years ago? Custer ain't fucking playing with you, man. I like Cole Custer. Chandler Smith, to me, has always been kind of a whiny little bitch. But I don't dislike Chandler Smith, but he's just one of them guys that kind of rubs me the wrong way. Whiny little fucker. Yeah, it's Custer's fault. You drove a fucking shit season. But anyway, I'm going to get off here, and I'm going to come back in a little bit, and we're going to stream again. I'm going to play Blackgate for the first time. Just give me a little bit to get my shit together. Didn't have Custer have beef with Jayson? He sure did. Custer ain't afraid of no beef now. He's really not. All right. I'll see you guys in a little bit. It'll probably be